Hey guys, it's the Useful Pineapple. So, one thing that I think everyone can agree on is that 2020 really sucks. A lot. Now, we have this whole pandemic that's gonna kill us. Everything's considered offensive, probably including this YouTube video that I'm making right now. And also, there's a hurricane coming for my house, so I may die. If you don't see this video, then I'm probably dead. So anyways, I thought we can make the ultimate 2020 Minecraft bunker because we're all screwed and I still want to live. So in America, we have the election coming up, and here, people always call you and they're like, hey, can we put signs in your yard for our favorite candidate? And I don't like either of them, so I don't want any of that. So we're going to build a defense system to get rid of those annoying people that want to put signs in your front yard. So I think what we should do here is just put some blazes in a cage, because blazes have fire, and fire usually hurts, at least in my experience. I touched the stove when I was a little kid and I burnt my hand. So I think if we do like 5 or 6 of these guys, I think this will keep away those people who like to put signs in your front yard. Alright, so I think we should give it a test now. Hello, I want to put a sign in your front yard saying to vote for a politician. Oh my gosh, nope, I do not like this. Okay, I'm dead. Alright, so I think that actually works out pretty well. However, it does fireball everyone who comes in. And you know, sometimes maybe I want some people in. I mean, I had friends at one point, maybe they want to come back, or maybe someone's selling Girl Scout cookies. I mean, cookies are pretty good. So I'm going to build a guard station that will let certain people go through by dispensing an invisibility potion on them. Alright, so this is Bob the security guard here. Bob the social worker. Yeah, I forgot it's 2020. Anyways, basically what I want is Bob to call in to me whenever someone wants to go in. And if someone is allowed to go in, if I allow someone to go in, what I want to happen is these iron bars to drop down and an invisibility potion to be splashed on them so they can make it past the blazes without being burned up in a giant ball of fire. Also, the blazes despawned. I think we have to fix that. So basically what we have here in terms of redstone is we have the button over here. It's going to activate this dispenser, which will spit up a splash potion of invisibility. And also we need it to activate a pulse extender because the wooden button does not provide a long enough pulse for the door to get activated. So we need to place in a pulse extender. And I'm not sure if there's actually enough space over here. I think if we do that, and then do something like that, and place in turd repeaters like that, I think that will be enough pulse to open up, well, actually enough space and enough pulse to open up that little iron fence thing. So it should open it up for a bit and then close it. Now that's a little quick, but I think we can work with that. So I'm going to cover this up and place in a path. So basically what should happen here is if I allow Bob to grant me entry, he will press this button, you'll get splashed with invisibility, you can go on through, the blaze should not see you since you are invisible, and then you can go up into the bunker, which we actually don't have. Alright, so basically what I want to do here for the entrance is to have a giant vault door, and then that way it looks very imposing and is probably a bit harder to get into. I also want to have a keycard system over here, that way people who don't have a keycard can't get in. So people that I don't want in here should not get in here because there are the blazes and Bob and also a keycard system. And also, yes, I do completely realize that if they really wanted to get in, they could just break down the door, but don't say anything, okay? Alright, so I got a working door here. Now, the redstone is not the prettiest thing that's ever been built by me, but whatever, it still works. So it's open now. If we do that, it's closed. I meant this is closed, that's open. I'm losing my mind very slowly. But yeah, I also need to hook up the keycard system, so I'm just going to go ahead and do that, and then we can get started on the inside. Alright, so I got the keycard reader in here. Basically, you hit that button. The door should open. You can take your keycard back, go on through. The door will close up behind you. There it goes. And then you're inside the bunker. Alright, so what I think I'm going to do when you walk in here is we'll have a hallway, and we'll have a kitchen and living room on this side, and then on that side we'll have a bedroom and bathroom, because you still need functioning stuff in your 2020 bunker. Like, you know, you need some place to sleep, you need some place to make your food, but you also need to get food, so we need to figure out how we're going to do that. We need to figure out a power supply, a water supply, all those sort of things, so we can survive in the 2020 years corona times. Alright, then moving on to the bathroom. In here we actually have some functionality. So in here we actually have a working shower, as you can see. It gets us clean, and sometimes it doesn't turn off the way it's supposed to, but there we go. We also got some plants, so those aren't functional, but we have a sink, and we also have a functioning toilet, so you can do your thing in there, and then hit the button. It flushes, and it's gone. But right now we need to work on some infrastructure so we can actually survive. So we need to get water and food and power. I'm trying to make this very realistic. I know you don't need water or power in Minecraft, but hey, I'm building it, so whatever, I guess. So I think at the end of this hallway, we're going to do a water elevator all the way down to the bottom of the world, and then down there we'll have some farms and some, you know, power generation and some water pumps, stuff like that. So like I said before, we need an area to grow crops, an area to harvest animals, an area for power, and an area to get water. So those are 4 areas, and I have 4 areas here, and I'm going to split them up, and I think here we could do the crops, over here animals, power, and water in there. So I think for this crop area, we could have the farms here, and we could layer them up and do 2. So we could do like probably, I would say 4 farms in here. So that'll probably be enough for each major type of food. So we can do wheat, carrots, potatoes, and beetroot. Alright, so I only had room for 3 levels instead of 4, but that's fine just because, I mean, who cares about beetroots? We don't need them. Alright, so I got all the crops in, and what I just realized is that we don't have an area for crafting or smelting or enchanting, so I'm going to take this little area and do that, put in a little auto smelter, crafting table, that sort of thing. So what I think we can do is set up one of those simple little furnace smeltificator things here, and do one for the regular furnace, the blast furnace, and the smoker. Just, one of these little simple doodad things here with the hoppers and the stuff. No redstone, something, just simple like that. Alright, so now I've put in a crafting table, cartography table, smithing table, and a loom, as well as a stone cutter, a couple anvils, ender chest over here. And then over here we have a little enchanting station, with the enchanting table and a grindstone, everything that you need. We have some storage over here that can be used for either the seeds or the books. And then up here we have nothing, but I think I'm going to turn this into the main storage area for the bunker. Alright, so now I actually put something up here. As you can see, it's just a storage system with a bunch of chests and a little overlook balcony thing looking into the farm area. Alright, so for the animal area, I think we're going to do the same thing we did in there with the plants and just have the, the stacked up layers. So this bottom layer is going to be cows, the second one will probably be pigs. Oh my gosh, these guys are loud. And then the third one will probably be sheep, and then over here I plan on having a few chicken cookers. Alright, so I got it done, and I actually decided to do this little catwalk this time, so it's actually easier to get up there, although it doesn't look that good. But we have pigs in there and sheep in there. Now, what I was thinking we could do over here, which might be cool, is if we put 2 big fish tanks, and we could also have some fish in here that, we could catch and harvest and, eat. So I think I'm actually going to do 2 fish tanks, and then up here put the chicken cookers, like have a 2 split level sort of dealio. Alright, so we got the fish tanks in here. As you can see, we have some salmon in this one, and also some cod in this one. And then up here, we have a little catwalk across here, and then over here, I think is where we're going to put those chicken cookers. Alright, so I got the 2 chicken cookers in here. They look pretty nice, and I also got some barrels for some extra storage of the fish, and the sheep, and the pig, and the cow. So now I think we need to work on a way to power this bunker, and I want this to be somewhat of a realistic build. I realize that you do not need power, at least in vanilla Minecraft, but I still want to build a power generator, because A, I feel like it, and B, I kind of want this to be a bit more realistic. Okay, so I finished the power generator in here, and I honestly don't know. I mean, it took forever to build it, and there's, like, smoke, and there's, like, control stuff over here, so, yeah, and then over here are the water pumps, and I decided to put 2. I mean, they kind of could maybe be water pumps. I have no idea, but, yeah, I think what we need to do, though, is we need to put in more defense, because the blazes work fine, but they can get past the blazes if they really wanted to. So I've already extended the elevators up a little bit. I'm going to continue to extend them further, and I'm going to have a little turret here. Well, not turret, I guess, a tower on the outside area over here, and it will probably have controls for fireballs and TNT launchers and all that sort of fun stuff. Alright, so I've built up our defense tower, and I put in some lava, redstone, flaming arrow things. So if you hit this one, as you see, they'll go off, and it'll go off on this side, and holy crap, that is laggy. So if you hit that lever, these 2 go off, and if you come over here, hit this lever, these 2 go off. So yeah, that's pretty cool, but I think I'm also going to put in some TNT cannons and some other cool defense stuff. Alright, so I built a little control room in there, and then also on the top, I think we can have dispensers that launch lingering potions of instant damage too. So if we hit that, it should fire them out, and they should land down there on the path and leave a big old cloud of sadness and death. So yeah, that's good. Everything's working. That's amazing. Alright, so I've added in some TNT cannons at the top, and they are activated by these two buttons right here. I'm not going to press that button because it's going to fire it over here at the blazes and destroy the stuff, but I can fire this button, and as we can see, TNT should fly out. There it goes. Oh crap, I actually did fire it. Oops. Yeah, let's just pretend that that did not happen, and I totally did not blow up half of my blazes over here. Yeah, let's just pretend that did not happen. Anyways, what I meant to show you guys is that if we press this button, the TNT will be fired out, and it will blow up, and hopefully blow up the people that are coming to try and get us. Alright, so at this point, I think I'm pretty ready for 2020. It's sucked so far, so I think it's gonna keep on sucking. But anyways, if you enjoyed this video, please be sure to leave a like, and if you have any suggestions for the bunker, leave them down below in the comments, as I may do a second video. Now, if you want to see more Redstone videos like this, or videos on the Craftcraft server, please be sure to hit that subscribe button, hit the bell, because apparently that does something, and it's done something for like 4 years. I don't hit the bell, honestly. So yeah, that's about it. Have a wonderful day. I'll see you guys next time, and goodbye.